What's good, Kendrick Clan? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Kenny Plug. Please sit down, relax, maybe grab a snack, and connect with me while I tell y'all this story. So, my sister was graduating from the National Guard in South Carolina, and I lived in Illinois. And I drove a 2002 two legs, and that was not making it from Illinois to South Carolina. That wasn't happening. So what I had to do, I had to get like a hobo or a Mexican and drive.
Let me drive the bus.
Well, not drive, but ride the bus. I had to ride the Greyhound, and it was hell. They should rename it Hellhound, but it does smell like the inside of a dog in there. It smells like straight open ass, open dog sack, dog sex. That's what it smells like. Like you got a little toilet full of shit. I don't know if they're dropping off the shit on the road or is the shit just staying in the bus, but it's smelling like I'm smelling it. But I ain't even get to that. I'm
Help! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to I love you.
But like I said, I had to use the bus. So I go to the bus station, and I have to go to the bus station at 2:45 a.m. to go to Birmingham, Mississippi. Birmingham, Alabama, then Mississippi. So I'm there. I make it there, and the customer service or the employees or the service, like whoever burned it all down, it's all terrible. Everybody is an asshole, at least for the one in St. Louis. Like everybody at the bus station, every employee is an asshole. Like when I walked up to everybody, they act like they didn't know shit. Like the security guards, they look stupid. I saw this bald black dude wearing a ninja headband. He looked like a teenage mutant nigga turtle. Like, no cap. Like, he had on a headband. I couldn't believe it. How could you be so lame? Like, and he was just, yeah, this is my domain. Like, bro, you. So anywho, I'm waiting for the bus. And with my ticket, it says 2:45 the day before. But I already taught the customer service, spent like an hour on the phone with customer service, sorting it out. So, and they just told me, tell the people at the bus that we fixed this on, like, that we had a conversation about this. Just tell them that. And as soon as I got there, I'm like, yeah. So my ticket, it was actually for yesterday, but I talked to the people on customer service and they said it was cool. And then the security guard, there was a security guard who was light-skinned and had curly hair and 2 brain cells, 15 mental illnesses. He was a cuck and he was a bitch-ass nigga. Like, he had so much going on and he just told me, yeah, that's all right, you can go ahead. So I'm going thinking everything is all right, A-okay. I get there, wait for an hour just for a lady that looks like a grandma who used to give off ass whoopings for no reason, just a mean ass grandma mad at the world because she couldn't secure no dick before she died. Like that's the type of woman I was dealing with. She was like, no, this is saying you were supposed to be here yesterday. I'm like, in my Caucasian voice, I'm like, whoa, ma'am. I talked to customer service and they simply told me that I was able to come over here. I just had to explain it to y'all. And then she was like, no, you have to go up there at the customer service desk and wait for the man to come up there. And I'm like, oh God, okay. So I went up there and there's nobody up there. So I go to the security guard with the curly hair and the 2 brain cells and I say, hey, so how long is it gonna take for the bus to show up? And he's like, oh, you gotta wait for the dude. I'm like, okay, so how long is it gonna take for the dude to show up? Oh, I don't know. There's no timetable really. Oh, I said, oh God. So I get to waiting. I didn't even call my mom yet to tell her what went on. So I'm waiting, trying to resolve the issue on my own. And I'm waiting, and as I'm waiting, this white kid, he missed his bus. He starts tripping. He's like, God damn it! Nobody wants to help around here. Like, this is bullshit. Like, he's just going off, and then the security guards came. And would you believe this? They had about a 5'3" 60-year-old black lady with 3 teeth in her mouth talking about some, man, if you don't calm down, I'm gonna have to handle you. I'm gonna have to handle your ass. And like, he's just going on, oh, well, fuck this place and fuck you too, bitch. And then she's all like, oh, hell no, you gonna have to get the hell out. You gonna have to get the hell out. And he was like, wait, but I can't use the phone real quick. She's like, hell no, which is understandable. You just call her a bitch and then you ask to use the phone. So like, they kicking him out, he bugging, but they kicked his white ass out, and I thought nothing of it. I'm like, okay, just me waiting for the dude to show up again. But as I'm waiting, this lady and her kid shows up, and then she's waiting as well, but she gets impatient and asks the same security guard that I asked, so when is the bus coming? Like, when? He's like, oh, well, I don't know. You're gonna have to talk to the dude. And then she's like, okay, when is the dude coming? Oh, well, I think he's coming about 7. And I hear that out the corner of my ear. I said, bitch ass nigga, you said you gave her a timetable, would give me a timetable? And then she comes over to me and she's like, you might as well stop waiting. Nobody's gonna be here until 7 a.m. in the morning. And then she walked out. So I sit down on the chair, getting ready to call my mom. And then the white dude comes back in handcuffs this time. And he's all like, I was outside. And then she's like, yeah, well, you're still on my property. And then he's like, I'm gonna kill myself. And then she's all like, well, you should do that. So they get him in this little room, and from where I'm sitting, I can still see the room and what's going on. I can't see what's going on, but I can hear the commotion. And then he's like, I can't even get my phone. And they're talking shit to each other. But like, I will give this white dude credit. He never said the N-word. As mad, because the lady was going in. She was calling them ain't shit, white boy, your mama ain't here to save you, your mama should have whipped your ass, your mama a hoe, all type of shit. And then while he was handcuffed, she upped the pepper spray like Charleston White hit a yeah nah on this nigga, maced him all up in the face, and the mace was just going, it got the security guards too. Like, the nigga was coughing, but then the security guards come running out, all out of shape security guards. The nigga in the Ninja Turtle hat just pissing me off, bro. Like, they all run out and they're like, they're coughing and shit. I'm like, I can't believe this shit, bro. I just wanted to catch the bus to see my sister. That's all I wanted.
Look, I ain't even fucking hurt, bitch. You done hurt your own damn more than you hurt me.
And so the white dude start talking shit. He's all like, man, how are you guys coughing from this more than I am? I'm handling this like a shit. You guys are a bunch of pussies. And all that's going on. The police show up, and about us, I'm on the phone with my mom, like, yo, mama, all this, like, a white boy just got pepper sprayed. I need to go home. I'm not gonna be able to make it. And then luckily for me, she said, all right, son, I'll just come get you tomorrow. My mom traveled all the way from Mississippi, Illinois, South Carolina, back to Illinois, back to Mississippi, all for a boy, all for me. Well, actually, she didn't. She traveled to Mississippi, and I actually had to take a bus back. Yeah, plot twist. So I actually did end up riding the bus, and yeah, it was terrible. Like, I went to Atlanta, I went to Alabama, I went to Missouri, I damn near went to Florida. I got stuck in Atlanta, actually. Yeah, I got stuck because I asked this fuck ass bus driver, like, bro, I like, you shouldn't be driving a bus. You should be on a short bus. Cause I asked this man, so this is the bus to Illinois, right? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. And then he came back, which was strange because my bus said it was delayed for an hour, but he said, everybody that was on the first bus, come on and get on the bus. And then we went to Atlanta, and I was trapped in Atlanta, and it took me a whole nother 8 hours of bus riding to get to the house. It was so fucking terrible. Let me tell y'all, I met this dude named Chris. Like, we were at a stop and he told me like his whole life story. I was bored. I'm not gonna act like it was a hindrance or something, but we were talking and he said that he overdosed 6 times and still survived. I'm like, nigga, how? How? Like if I had that kind of luck, I would be winning the lottery. But you got niggas, RP with Homie Quan, but how did you survive? But like he was white, he was homeless, he was talking, yeah, I used to live in the woods. And like the whole time we were there was these homeless people like just in their tents fighting over crackers and crack. And he was like, man, if I had $40, I would go and give me some ass. And I had $40 in my pocket, but I couldn't. Like I didn't have no condom. And I wouldn't do it with a condom. I feel like homeless STDs would just burn through plastic. But I met a lot of characters. Like there was a girl, well, not even a girl. There was an old lady that was rubbing all her ass on me the whole time. Every time she got up, cheeks just right on my shoulder. What else happened? It was just a miserable experience. And I don't want to get too deep in it because it's a story about riding a bus. It was boring. My ass hurt, and I had to hold in my shit for like 16 hours because there's no way in hell I'm finna boo-boo on a bus, in the back of a bus, bro. Like, nah. Like, bro, my asshole was so raw when I got to the house. No diddy, no homo, no homosexuality. Like, never again. Never. I will stay in one place for the rest of my life, or I will walk from state to state before I ever get on a Greyhound again. It was hell. But until next time, I'll see y'all later. Love you. Peace. I left out so many details, but still peace.